I will spend my heaven doing good on earth. We can find joy and God in even the smallest action if we remember why we take them on. Remember that nothing is small in the eyes of God. These were the inspiring words of Saint Therese. My dear friends in Jesus Christ, today I am here before you to present about the life about Saint Therese for more than a century. Saint Therese of Lisieux, also known as the Little Flower, has captivated countless minds and hearts. Her simple and pure heart burned with a deep love for our Lord, and that love overflowed into the lives of many. Who was Saint Therese? Saint Therese of Lisieux was born on January 2nd, 1873 in the France family of watchmaker Louis Martin. The family was very religious, and Saint Therese and her sisters had absorbed the sincere faith of their parents from the early childhood. Therese's mother died when she was 4, and 5 years later, her eldest sister Pauline, who replaced Therese's mother, went to the Carmelite convent. After a few months, Therese was seriously ill. No one was hoping that she will recover, but Therese believed that God would save her and always prayed before the image of the Virgin Mary. Thus, Therese Martin decided to devote her life to serve God after her unexpected healing. At the age of 14, on Christmas Eve in 1886, Therese had a conversion that transformed her life. From then on, a powerful energy and sensitive spirit were turned towards love instead of keeping herself happy. At 15, she entered the Carmelite convent in Lisieux to give her whole life to God. She took the religious name Sister Therese of the Child Jesus and the Holy Face. Living a hidden simple life of prayer, she was gifted with great intimacy with God. Though sickness and darkness of doubt and fear, she remained faithful to God, rooted in His merciful love. After a long struggle with tuberculosis, she died on September 30, 1897, at the age of 24. Her last words were the story of her life, "My God, I love you." Pope Pius X canonized Saint Therese of Lisieux on May 17, 1925. She daily inspired those who knew her and continues to inspire those who read her story. What is meant by her little way? The little way is a way of forgiveness, confidence, trust and love. It is selfless and simple. Saint Therese of Lisieux is a great saint who arrived at holiness by a simple path which we all can follow. She is with us and will help us. Therese saw herself as child of God. She liked to keep things simple and focused as a child does. Therese's spirituality is simple and she calls it her little way. She believed and taught us that life presents enough challenges and opportunities for grace. She teaches us that God is everywhere, in every situation and person, and in the ordinary, simple details of life. Everything is grace. Is probably theme song of a spirituality. Her little way teaches us to do the ordinary things of life with extraordinary love. A smile, a note of encouragement, a phone call, suffering in silence, always having a positive word, a simple, unnoticed task to brighten the lives of another, and so many other simple deeds done with love. These are the examples of spirituality. Therese teaches that Jesus is everywhere and the power for love and goodness operating within us. Even in prayers, Therese teaches simplicity, talking to God and Jesus in direct, personal and heartfelt ways. Being childlike involves certain characteristics. Among these are confidence, trust, and unconditional love. Knowing unconditional love is very important and leads to the conditioned trust we want to have in God. Saint Therese was never tired of approaching God and seeking His guidance in her life. She knew that what was pleasing to God was not success or great accomplishment, but rather to approach Him as a child would approach her father. Therese's childlike spirit allowed her to see each moment as an opportunity for love. She was not ashamed of the smallest of the acts she was capable of offering to God, by performing them with such joy and trust that their significance was magnified. Saint Therese once said, "I will let fall a shower of roses." What did she mean by her shower of roses? Therese to present them with a rose based on a dying promise that she would send down showers of roses from the heaven. True to her words, many who pray through this saint's intercession have received a rose in reply. Today's message is about simplicity and love in the ordinary events of life. She teaches how we can become a saint doing small things. Saint Therese wants us to love God with the same simple trust with which she loved Him. So let us join with Little Flower, follow her footsteps of little ways